I am Danny, and welcome to my channel, where my experiences become your adventure. Today I'm visiting the Early County Museum. Let's go inside and learn the history of this community. While first entering the museum entrance, on my left, this canoe caught my eye. It was dug out of the mud while clearing land in nearby Damascus, Georgia. It is dated possibly from the 1700s and was perfectly preserved. What a piece of history! This quilt was made in 1844. I wonder if this boomerang busted out any windows. I know I was guilty of that with mine when I was younger. Stay out of that cookie jar till after you eat that dinner. But seriously, these cookie jars are quite the collection. There are so many items from early counties past. I also love how they kept the Christmas theme throughout the museum. Here are some bed warmers. There were no electric blankets back then for those cold mornings. And make sure you close that lid when you're done with your business. Walking into the next room, this Chero-Cola mural welcomes you. Amazingly, it was uncovered during what was originally going to be a patch job to the wall. But behind the plaster, this beautiful intact sign was revealed, and in my opinion, what a fitting addition to this museum. In this room, you will also find an area that shows you the early medical equipment that was used. Let's take a look at this specimen. It looks like Blakely High School football always had a history of doing well with their program. Let's change that station. Hello, this is the Early County Museum. This Civil War era sword was found in this area while workers were repairing a bridge. This display celebrates the great sports achievement of Isabel Daniels Holston, who became an Olympian. And Annette King became the first black female deputy of Early County. This display celebrates the sacrifices of their local military heroes. This is a replica of a pivot gun from the CSS Chattahoochee. This ship was built in South Early County. The last area I will explore, which is the building at the rear of the museum, is where all the larger farm equipment is displayed. These wooden hames are placed over the mule's neck collar and takes the full force of the pull of the farm implement. There is so much old farm equipment that you can get up close and personal to see how it was constructed. That's why I love these type of museums. If they didn't exist, a lot of this history would be, as Doc Brown from Back to the Future would say, they would be erased from existence. This appears to be a Singer 66 treadle foot-operated sewing machine. And look at this antique cast iron kettle pot.
If you get put on Santa's naughty list, you're probably definitely going to get some of this right here.
A big old stocking full of coal. This old sugarcane meal press made it possible to have good old syrup for your pancakes. This is a 1930 era Farmall tractor. This is an early 1940s Lilliston stationary peanut picker. What a great example of antique farm equipment within this museum. And finally, this old wagon was used in the movie The Long Riders, which was filmed in Southwest Georgia in 1980. I had a great time here at the Early County Museum in Blakely, Georgia. I recommend, if you're in this area, to stop by for a visit. Miss Thomas, the museum lady, as most people call her, was very helpful. Feel free to ask her anything because she definitely knows her history. Also, even though the museum is free, I recommend leaving a donation because we have to keep these museums alive to preserve our past.
It's time to do a little Christmas caroling. But also, if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up.